A winter storm hit San Diego County, bringing cold, powerful gusts of wind, rain and snow to our local mountains. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Carlo Cicchetto.
And I'm Kirsten Holmes in for Marcella Lee. That storm is also causing a lot of damage. We've seen downed trees and power lines, leading to evacuations, even displacing some families. Tonight we have team coverage for you and your first microclimate forecast.
We start out with CBS 8's Brian White in the East County, where some people are enjoying the winter weather.
Well, there's been plenty of snow here in Descanso, literally a winter wonderland out here, and the locals, they're smiling about it.
It's snowing! What better way to celebrate a Wednesday, right?
Johnny Alvarez and friends hopped in the car and drove out from Chula Vista to celebrate his 23rd birthday.
It's great. I've never experienced the snow in first person like this, so it's really nice to see the snow live.
This winter storm brought snowfall east of Alpine, including here in Descanso, where several flurries came down throughout the day.
It is cold and wet and a lot of snow, but people love it. You know, they come up and check it out.
Actually, I'm all by myself up here.
Tim Hayes is a snowplow driver for Caltrans, and he's been busy clearing Highway 79, making sure this change required sign is visible.
And so how are the driving conditions?
Not good. You can't even see the yellow line in the middle of the road.
In La Mesa, strong winds toppled this tree on Russell Road, forcing a street closure as crews worked to clear it out. In Ramona, people were bundled up for the wind and cold temperatures. The snowplows were out on Sunrise Highway, where chains are required for drivers.
So it's snowing pretty hard, and traction control's on. You need chains. Can't get past it. Got a little slippery.
Meanwhile, in Descanso, locals enjoyed the snowfall.
We're welcoming it. Yeah, it's a good little snow. It's not too much, not like they get back east, but we like it.
And plenty of people stopped in to warm up with a hot meal at the Descanso Junction restaurant.
We did have a breakfast crowd that definitely wanted some coffee and some hot chocolate, warm up a bit, and surprisingly, some fresh cinnamon rolls.
How's the coffee?
Delicious.
In Descanso, Brian White, CBS 8.
Along our coast, tides are high and wind gusts are strong.
CBS 8's Ariana Cohen hit Del Mar, Mission Beach, and other spots along the coast to see what kind of damage the winds have caused in those areas.
There are still large breaking waves here at Mission Beach and strong onshore winds, which are blowing up to 30 miles per hour, causing downed trees and power lines.
Strong winds caused this large Torrey Pines tree to fall through the roof of this couple's home in Del Mar overnight while they were asleep. Today, crews are removing the tree and repairing the damages on the roof. We talked to the couple's son. He says his parents are overwhelmed, but he is grateful they are okay.
Well, mainly that they were okay. You know, they sent me some pictures with the inside of the house. They had a couple of branches come right through the roof down into the living room where they sit.
Power outages were reported all across the county, including in Del Mar, Torrey Pines, Claremont, and Ocean Beach, according to SDG&E's power outage map. High winds also forced this tree to crash into this pickup truck in Del Mar overnight.
Being born and raised here, this is nuts. This is the first time I've ever seen anything like this before.
I talked to Ryan Hickey, who lives in PB. He's trying to repair his pergola after it collapsed.
The wind was howling pretty loudly last night. Heard a loud crack, came outside, and got to come witness this about 2 o'clock in the morning. It's been here for about 2.5 years with no problems up until last night, but I think I'm gonna have to take it all apart and put it back together piece by piece.
While the high winds cause problems for many, other San Diegans seem to enjoy it.
We absolutely love it.
It's fantastic. Great.
And why do you love it?
Because it's so rare that it happens
and it's
to be like this.
Spectacular. There's just water, huge waves, beautiful. Everybody should come out. You'll love it.
The chilly, windy weather isn't over yet. More rain is expected this week. Ariana Cohen, CBS 8.
Downed trees also cause problems and pose danger in other parts of the county. A giant pine tree, you see it there, crashed into an apartment building in Bay Park earlier this morning. The person who lives in the second floor unit that took the brunt of that damage, they tell us it sounded like a truck was coming through their home. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Trees also blocked roadways. You see that happening there. And in South San Diego, a tree actually fell on top of 4 cars.
A more welcome sight in our local mountains. We're seeing fresh snow out there.
Yeah, our coverage continues with CBS 8's Regina Ureta. She's live in Julian for us tonight. Regina, you're live in what might be the first blast of what could be a heavy snowfall later this week.
Yeah, Kirsten and Carlo, good evening. It's freezing here in Julian. We actually started with some snow sprinkles and then some snow flurries. And at one point there was some slushies. And then at another point we just got caught in the middle of that snowstorm. But what's really bringing it to the next level are these gusts of winds. It's just adding to the icy temperatures. So check out what we're dealing with here in Julian. You can sometimes witness some of the tree branches moving back and forth. You can also see on the roads how the wind is just dragging some of that white powder, and of course blankets and blankets of snow covering every inch of the ground. But definitely these strong winds are what is a lot of people dealing with around here. So I want to show you what some of the video of the town earlier today. You can just see how much snow has fallen. Residents have already been preparing for what will be an early night, but an even heavier snowfall this weekend. According to our meteorologist, Carlene Chavis, San Diego has forecasted snow accumulations of 2 to 8 inches for tonight, with heavier snowfall expected into the weekend. That means we could be looking at 2 to nearly 4 feet of snow. The heaviest is expected on Saturday. Travel will be impossible and chains will be enforced. We actually caught up with some of the travelers earlier today looking to enjoy the snowfall. Take a listen.
Oh dear, we were heading into a windstorm.
It's cold, it's wet. Bring chains.
Bring chains, yeah. We
And
just
lots
planned
of
on
work.
coming up for breakfast and heading back down.
Describe what you're seeing right now.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Beautiful
white snow.
white snow.
And it's snowing.
Now, once again, travel will be impossible this weekend, but if you have to travel, keep a flashlight, extra food, and water in case of emergency. Back here live, we're still experiencing, some sprinkles, and obviously some snow sprinkles, definitely those gusts of wind. But a winter snowstorm will continue until 3 p.m. Saturday. Reporting in Julian, or I should say freezing in Julian, I'm Regina Ureta. Back to you guys.
We felt those chilly, strong wind gusts all day. We've also seen pockets of rain, but it ain't over. More is heading our way.
Absolutely. Chief Meteorologist Carlene Chavis joins us now with a first look at that microclimate forecast. And Regina just said it is cold in the mountains.
It's below 32 degrees. She's doing a live shot in 27 degrees right now. That's current temperatures. So yeah, it's really cold out there. But we're talking about these blustery conditions for us here in San Diego County. We are so not used to this, but we're just getting started. So we definitely had the winds picking up. Something to be mindful of. I said this yesterday and past couple of days. This storm system that we just had roll through, this was more of the cold air being an emphasis as well as wind conditions. We've had some spotty showers, but for the most part, we are not there when it comes to the heavier rainfall. So we are looking at yet another system that's going to come through tonight through tomorrow morning. That's going to present more shower activity. You're seeing even heavier pockets around rain around 6:15 tomorrow morning. Also seeing that snow falling heavy across the mountains. Still seeing the rain west of the mountains around 10:50 tomorrow morning, and then seeing more of an influx as we go into the afternoon hours about 4:05, and then we hit another little bit of a lull before we have some really heavy rainfall set to return, and something more reminiscent of New Year's, and we had that atmospheric river that rolled through and also brought a lot of downpours. So we'll go ahead and advance this clock even more, time it out, and we'll take a look at all the alerts coming up. Back to you two.